Hey there, for most of you watching this, you already know who I am, but for those who don't, in case it gets shared, my name is Stephanie. And 26 years ago this March, I gave birth to my daughter Maya. Maya was born after 4 failed pregnancies, and she was subsequently diagnosed with what is now called Emanuel syndrome, a rare chromosome disorder. And I was diagnosed as a carrier of a balanced translocation between 2 of my chromosomes, which made it very difficult for me to have a baby. And when I did, Maya was born with a lot of profound disabilities. So as her mom, I've learned a lot. I've grown, I've cried, I've been depressed, and all the things that I've gone through, I've put in this book. And it's not just my story. So when I started this book, I wanted to capture not just my experience, but the experience of a lot of other people. So I've interviewed several families, and you're going to find stories and comments throughout this book. What we're launching today, we feel, is something that really doesn't exist. We talk about chromosomes, that's Dr. Carter's department, medical and developmental concerns. We talk about mental health. We talk about what it's like to live day to day. And we also talk about a lot of really difficult things, some things that are a little scary and uncomfortable. And I've put a couple warnings in the book. We talk about infertility, child loss. These are all things that I've gone through that really have been really hard for me to accept, and I've learned how to process those, and I'm hoping that the book will share and capture a lot of that for people who are just starting the journey, because when Maya was born, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to raise her. I didn't know where to turn. And even though I've done a lot of work on, raising awareness and running a support group and research and stuff, I've also had to do a lot of work on myself. And I'm hoping that everything that I have learned will be of some benefit to somebody else along the way. So a couple of things to say. Dr. Beverly Searle, who is the current CEO of Unique in the UK, that's one of the large groups for children with rare chromosome disorders, has written the foreword for our book, which I'm incredibly grateful for. She's not only president of the group, but she also was a mom, and she's included a story as well in the book. Dr. Beverly Emanuel at the University of Pennsylvania, CHOP, she reviewed the book as well, and I've included a comment from her on the back cover. Dr. Emanuel was one of the first people I ever connected with who understands anything about my translocation and Maya, and she's helped us advance Emanuel syndrome across the world and raise so much awareness, and she's really been an inspiration to me. So I just wanted to shout out to Dr. Emanuel that I love you. Maya's going to be 26 this year, and she's 20 plus years past her life expectancy. Everything that I've done in my life has been surrounding her. She's been probably the biggest force in my life, and I'm hoping that as Maya has been for me, that your child will be for you too. So please go to Amazon and type in Raising the Goddess of Spring. It should come up as a search, and you'll be able to purchase it from there. All the proceeds are going to go back to Chromosome 22 Central. We have some really amazing things on the horizon. We have a new website in the works. We have some ideas to do virtual conferences, and we're really going to be trying to expand our work into the future so that it's what people need. If you guys have any comments, questions, and you want to review the book, please do so. It's probably been the longest and hardest thing for me to do. When I first started writing it, it was incredibly painful for me to write, and I had to put it aside for months, years. And now I feel like I'm ready to share Maya with the world and everything that I've learned. So enjoy it. Please contact me. You can find my contact information anywhere, and I'd love to hear your feedback. Enjoy the story, and thanks for your support always. Take care.